you doing? Welcome back to Take Notes Family. It's your girl Chantel. It is so wonderful to come back on the page to see Take Notes Family. I pray all is well by the grace of God. Well, today I'm going to talk about my first week of school for the kids. All right, guys. So here we go. Now, if you're new to the page, please subscribe, share, and like, and join the family. Hallelujah. We put God first in everything we do. So school started. I had 6 kids to get ready, 4 different schools. So that means 4 different places to go. You have 2 elementary that start from 7:45, and you have a middle school that start from 9:20, and you have another high school that starts at 7:45. How do I manage to take 6 kids to 4 different schools? You may say, why you don't let the 2 elementary go to the same school? But my last son, he's in a special program, so the program isn't at this school, so I can't take him out of that school. All right, guys. So I wake them up. The first thing I do is I pray. I'm always up before everyone. Guys, I'm literally feeling like I'm going to school. I'm always tired as hell. I'm tired. But my mind is always wake up because first of all, I pray and meditate a lot during the night. And then I don't want them to be late because I know what it will do to my schedule if I'm even late for one and stuff. It will mess up my whole pattern. So in the beginning, I was so horrible at it. Me and my husband was driving all 4 of them together, and it was so terrible. And I figured, and I told my husband, hey, we won't be able to drive one car to take them all because somebody's going to get to school late, and it's tiring. And so what I do is I take the 3-year-old to school, and that way I feel so good because once I drop him off at 7:30, they take him from me and they give him breakfast, and I can come back home. And so then my husband go drop off the other elementary and high school, which is the same time, but he just kind of dropped the high schoolers like a little further, not in the long parking lot. Guys, let's talk about the parking lot. The parking lot, the driving line to schools are terrible, very terrible. And if you don't have patience, you're gonna go crazy. So what I've done was I get out from my house extra early because I do not want to be in that line. I cry for the people who's in that line. I'd rather go later. I'd rather just be late because I can't do that line. The school lines are terrible, dropping off the kids. And then, so when we drop off the kids, then that way it's easier for Ronald. He drops Samantha somewhere where there's a group of people close to the school, so he don't have to get in the lane. And he just make her walk with the other kids, her and Fatty. And so then I go home and I take care of Jeremiah and Tani's and make sure that they're good for school. Whatever they're equipped, Jeremiah has everything he needs to. He has on deodorant, brushed his teeth, took his shower, ate breakfast, took his meds in the morning. And also, let's talk about meds. Guys, my kids was telling me that there's kids, if they get vaccinated and they have COVID, they're not going to ask them to stay home. They're going to allow them to be at school. And so the worst scenario is the ones who's unvaccinated. If you're sick, they're going to make you stay home. But the people who's actually vaccinated going to make the unvaccinated sick, because if you're saying that if the person is vaccinated and they have COVID, you keep them in the campus, somebody's going to get hurt, somebody's going to get affected, somebody's going to get, sick. But I guess that's their way of trying to get us to take the vaccine. And so I'm just telling you, be very careful with your children. Learn to give them vitamins. Um, Make sure you clean out their nostrils. Make sure that you give them medication so that they can be strong, because the world is very selfish right now and they don't give a damn about freedom rights of our choices, our body. They just trying to force the vaccine on us, which we are not taking. And it's very sad that the little kids and people, just because we choose to not take the vaccine, that we have to go through these terrifying choices that the CDC or the people from the state or the governor or the school board, they make. Like if somebody have COVID, just because they're vaccinated, they can go to school. What the heck? How about the people who haven't taken the vaccine? Like who can catch it and who can get really sick? What about us? What about our free right? What about protecting us? You're not protecting us anymore because we're not doing as you ask. Anywho, so I'm telling you guys to get your kids, speak to them. I speak to my kids every day. School is very germaphobic. I am so germaphobic, like it's crazy. And school has a high. When I drop out my kids, I see kids with no mask. I see kids who don't wear masks at all. I see, kids who dig on their nose and scratch their nose, and they say what's up to their friends. You have to be very careful, guys. Some people actually itch their butt and then use the bathroom, don't wash their hand, and just say, "Hey, girl, what's up?" You have to be smart, and you have to make decisions, that can save your life. If they say 6 feet, 6 feet. And the mask has been the best thing ever, because I haven't had a complaint about no hot breath or, foul smell breath because of the mask. I like the mask, I don't think, there's masks. If, like my son, he has asthma. So the first Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I didn't allow him to go, because the fact that the same day I put the regular mask on him, he caught an asthma attack. So I had to get the shield, the clear shield, and put like a paper asthma, just in case, something to cover him, because I know it's still air that could go through. And I was telling him, if he can't handle the paper asthma, just take it out and leave the shield on his face, because of course his health come first. And that's what he did. And then when he went to school, I guess he felt awkward carrying the shield, because everybody in the school had on a regular mask, and he felt weird. And I was like, "Why do you feel weird, Dad?" They're like, "Hey, this is me protecting you guys." Like, he didn't get it. The baby, he come home, he's supposed to get off at 1:45, but because I'm trying to beat traffic, I be at the line at 1:10, 1:15. Literally, guys, it's so annoying that I have to sit there and just sit in the line. But I'll do it. Instead of sitting in that long line, when I'm looking at it, it go across the state. I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't know why. When I see the line, my blood pressure just goes up, and I can't do it. And it's a lot for me, even as a mom. Like, you would think when the kids go to school, like, you could rest and you could get your free time. But guys, actually, this is the time where I clean the most, fixing up their bed. My son, Jeremiah, act like I'm so illiterate, guys. Like, he's supposed to fix his room before he goes to school, because his school start at 9:20, literally. And what he does is he go in the inside of the comforter. Like, what he do, he makes sure he put the comforter good. But when you lift up the comforter, like somebody who's annoying like me, who's going to check to make sure everything is good, properly done, you will see all the inside rolled up, and you're like, "Jeremiah, this is the second time. Don't you get it that I'm going to lift these blankets up eventually? Cannot trick me." But I've been dealing with him and, boys taking out their socks, just throwing it as if you have nothing else to do but to follow them around the house, picking up their socks, their undershirts, picking it up. How many parents, like, you could buy 1,000 socks, but then when you wash them, you could never find a pair? Oh my God, if you can relate to that, please tell me in the comment below that you can relate to this. I literally don't get how these kids do this. my daughter and Tani's and Fetty, like, they go crazy the day before going for school stuff. Oh my God, all you hear is, you can wear this, you can wear that, you can wear this, you can wear that. And it's like, okay, just wear this. Oh, no, no, no. They have panic attacks. And I'm just sitting downstairs and I'm smiling and laughing because I'm like, these kids are so crazy. Like, they're funny. It's really funny to listen to them. And then I make sure that they have snacks and stuff. And you know, with kids, when they come home from school, they want snack again. And they really thinking that you came from a rich and power family when you just try to make it and try to make sure that they have enough. You know what I'm saying? And Daniel, he don't want to wear the uniform short pants that I got him. And he thinks he's slick, so what he does is he takes what I give him and he go upstairs and he give his daddy something else, like as if I gave it to him. But I'm getting used to him and checking him in my way. Messiah have his favorite red shoes, guys, and he's autistic, and he loves blue clothing, and he loves this red specific champion shoes. And I didn't know what I was going to do when school started because I said, oh my gosh, he literally not going to wear the new shoes. He going to wear this shoe because everywhere he go, he pulls it out. But guys, what I did was I hid them. I allow him to wear it for 1 week and 1 day in a week, and he is so excited. And then when he come home, I hide them. Literally, I hide them. And so when I'm preparing him for school, and he look at the shoes I put, then he goes in the closet to go get the red shoes, but it's hidden. And I feel guilty for that, but I got to trick the brother because you can't wear one shoes every day. I'm sorry, Messiah. I love you. And then with all of this, you come home, you thinking you're going to rest. I put on my worship to give God praise. I listen to Haiti worship, praying for Haiti. I listen to preaching sermon. And then the thing that stays in your head is when they get in that car, they all look so exhausted and hungry and tired, like they're all going to fall on you. And so what I have to do is make sure that I already prepared dinner or what I'm going to do for that day for them. So it becomes really hectic. And guys, I don't know if you can see, but I am carrying baby number 5. And I'm hoping she's a girl because I only have one girl, guys. And it's really tiring. And I don't know how I have all the energy to do what I do. But guys, I have a lot of energy. God has blessed me. I take my prenatals and medication and I feel blessed. I feel energy. I do the laundry. I clean my house. I am a very organized freak. So I go upstairs and I tell the girls, hey, you got to do this. I don't know how annoyed they are with me because I am so, okay, I fixed your room. This is how I want it. And it's going to be like this. And they like, I get you. Okay. And I'm like, no, you put this over there. Boys, I tell them, no, get this. Ain't you in charge of putting the garbage away? Give your kids chores so that they can get used to doing chores. Daniel put water in the fridge. But right now, I really don't want water in the fridge because it's flu season and we got to try to keep the kids away from the flu and the cold. And things that are so cold can make them sick. Guys, being a mom, you have OBGYN appointment. You have blood work. You have so much things to do. You got to go do groceries. You got to go do shop. You got to go buy things that's missing in the house. Then you got to feed your husband breakfast and lunch. And then it's like by the time you thinking you're going to rest and then your hours turn to seconds. And it's pretty sad for me. Pretty sad. But I've been trying my best to keep the house as organized as I can because guys, having 6 kids under the roof is it's a lot, but thank God that they can be helpful in times, okay? They can be helpful, and sometimes I put my foot down so that they can make sure that the place stays, the way I like it so that I don't be frustrated for no reason. My biggest problem is Messiah and Daniel because they're very hyper and they play so much. And Messiah is autistic, so sometimes what he does, he'll take a toy He got to bring it everywhere he go, even though he's not going to play with it. And sometimes he likes to see the house upside down. I have to really chase his behind, literally chase his behind, so that he won't, so he could stop playing with me. And I literally just wipe up everything they do. I wipe up behind them so that I don't have to, so much to do. But it's like the next day is always so much to do. You get it? If it's not this problem, it's that problem. But my first week was, and let's talk about gas. Gas cannot stay in my car because the fact is that the kids go further to school. They go like far. Their school probably like 20 something minutes. And then you have to wait on them. So gas don't stay in my car at all. At all. And so I'm just here, and because of this baby like getting so huge, I'm just home, doing the mother thing. Being a housewife is it's harder than working. I like working more because when you working, just walk away. You take your bag, your lunch, and you go. You make sure the kids' clothes good the night before, and you go. And you don't worry about nothing else. But when you home, you have so much to do as a mom and as a parent. And this was how my first week looked like. I don't know what to say. It's just, but I'm blessed. I'm blessed that God has protected them so far. He has covered them, watched over them. He has provided, guys, where I thought that my back was against the wall. God has been faithful, and he has been so good. And I'm here to tell you, don't give up on him, because he won't give up on you. There's some assignments that he'll bring to your life. You may not understand it, but just receive it in Jesus' mighty name. Receive it and say, God, I don't know what your plan is for my life, but I know that your plan is great. According to Jeremiah, that's what his words say. So just pick up the assignment and flow with it. There's assignments that have been thrown at me, and I just receive it in Jesus Christ's name. Hey, you may not see how you're going to get there. You may not see how it's going to work, how it could even fit. But God will make a way. God will provide. He will do everything he has to do for you. So, guys, I am signing out, guys, because I just want y'all to look at this. Not too bad, huh, for 6 kids. Clean. Storage room clean. Oh, God. Look at upstairs. I don't know if y'all can see upstairs. Clean. Everything is clean. So, guys, I love you guys. Goodbye. Toucher la terre,